Mae hanes a gwerth cymdeithasol ein coedwigoedd yn rhan elfennol o raglen Coedwig Genedlaethol i Gymru, and the National Forest for Wales programme will be working closely with the People's Collection Wales to promote, preserve and celebrate the story of trees in our society. Bwriad Casglyd Werin Cymru yw i ddarparu archif ddigidol o gynnwys hanesyddol sy'n ymwneud â phob agwedd o ddiwylliant ein cenedl. And by working closely with community groups, schools and cultural institutions across Wales, the People's Collection provides a platform on which content can be published and shared with a wider audience. The remit for material we publish is almost limitless, ac mae'n falch iawn gennym ni weld mwy o gynnwys sy'n dathlu hanes a phwysigrwydd byd natur yn yr archif, just like this collection. A mini archive of documents, oral histories and scientific material relating to people and the marine environment, wedi ei gasglu ynghyd o bob rhan o arfordir ein gwlad. The National Forest for Wales team will ask the public to get involved by sharing their own piece of woodland history, whether with a photograph, neu gan rannu stori efallai, maybe a memory of their favourite tree, neu darn o waith celf sy'n ymateb i goeden neu goedwig. Dyma gyfle i ni rannu a dathlu coed ein cymdeithas, an opportunity for us all to celebrate the trees that we love.
Wel, pan oeddwn ni'n tyfu lan yn Sir Gar, oedd da ci fi ffermwr oedd ac yn y wyliau, bob wyliau ysgol, oeddwn ni a fy mrawd yn mynd lawr i'r fferm a mynd lawr i'r cae. Wrth gwrs oedd coedwig ar gael yna, ac oeddwn ni'n gwneud popeth o'r plant yn gwneud dringo, creu rhywle i cuddio ac yn y blaen. So o'r ddechrau oeddwn ni'n gyfarwydd gyda coedwig ac oedd yn rhan o'r bywydau ni. Nawr ble dwi'n mynd ar fy wyliau yn ystod yr haf lawr yn Sir Benfro, mae coedwig newydd, coedwig millennium, sydd wedi bod yn tyfu nawr am 20 mlynedd. A dwi'n cael y cyfle bob flwyddyn i mynd lawr i weld y coeden yn tyfu, a mae rhywbeth rhyfeddol i weld rhywbeth fel yna, rhywbeth newydd fel yna yn tyfu yma yn Cymru. A pan ni'n siarad am coedwig genedlaethol newydd, wel ni'n siarad ag yr un peth, ond rhywbeth ar lefel genedlaethol. Rhywbeth sy'n mynd i fod na am y dyfodol, am bobl sy'n mynd i dod ar ôl ni, rhywbeth sy'n addas i ni yma yn Cymru, rhywbeth sy'n tyfu yn Cymru, rhywbeth bydd pobl yn y dyfodol yn gallu fwynhau. Dyna pam mae'r raglen y coedwig genedlaethol yn mwy cyffroes. A dwi'n edrych ymlaen, a dwi'n siŵr bydd pobl eraill yn edrych ymlaen i weld y raglen yn ddatblygu. Well, when I grew up in West Wales, my grandparents were farmers, and I would spend every holiday down on the farm, and they were woods on the farm. So from the very beginning, I have a memory of going down into the fields, exploring, climbing, making dens, all the things that children do when they're growing up, and being able to do it in that very natural way. Since then, I spend my holidays in Pembrokeshire every year, and where we go to stay, there is both a very old wood that you can walk through, down from where we stay, down to the coast and to the sea, but also a new millennium wood, planted 20 years ago. And every year I go down to the wood, and every year I see it grow. And there is something genuinely magical about seeing a new woodland being created for future generations in front of your own eyes. And the idea of a national forest is to do that on a grand scale, to make sure that future generations have a chance to walk from one end of Wales to another, from south to north and north to south, without ever leaving a natural and national forest. a forest that connects ancient woodlands that are already there and uses the Welsh Government's woodland estate that draws new partners and new possibilities into this great venture. A national forest will never be grown in a few years. It's a project for decades ahead, but one that will leave a living legacy for those who will come after us and will celebrate the huge natural opportunities that we are so lucky to have here in Wales.
Trees, to me, are extremely important. When people do visit woodlands, they do feel emotional benefits. They visit an extremely important part of Wales. I'm Iwan Parry, I'm Area Manager for Till Hill Forestry in South Wales. We manage commercial forest and harvest timber. There's no doubt that forestry is seen today completely different to what it was many years ago. Carbon is a big driver and biodiversity and the environment has very much come to the top of the agenda. Modern forestry is very diverse. It supplies timber, it stores carbon in our battle against climate change. It supports biodiversity, it supports over 11,000 jobs in Wales and is worth over £500 million to the rural economy. We need more woodlands in Wales. The National Forest is a great opportunity and an opportunity to increase woodland cover in the first place, to support more wildlife, to supply more timber to the needs of the country. And currently we're importing 80% of our timber needs in Wales. We need to increase the amount of timber that we can produce ourselves at home.
Gellu gyflawni dy botensial gyda Cymru'n gweithio, gwasanaeth a ddarperir gan Gyrfa Cymru. Gall tîm Cymru'n gweithio dy helpu i ganfod yr hyn sy'n dy ysgogi a'r hyn sy'n dy ddal yn ôl. Efallai fod arnat ofyn cymryd y cam nesaf, neu efallai dy fod yn poeni am newid. Gyda'n gilydd, gallwn helpu i sianelu dy gymhelliant mwyn llwyddo. Pa mor dda wyt ti'n adnabod dy hun? Wyt ti'n gallu hyrwyddo dy sgiliau'n hyderus i bobl eraill? Gyda'n gilydd, gallwn dy helpu i ddeall yr hyn sy'n dy ysgogi a chyflawni dy botensial. Gall gwneud penderfyniadau am y dyfodol fod yn anodd, yn enwedig os wyt ti'n difaru'r dewisiadau gyrfa wnes di yn y gorffennol. Gyda'n gilydd, gallwn chwilio am ffyrdd o wneud penderfyniadau llwyddiannus mwyn i ti allu symud ymlaen. Os nad wyt ti'n gwybod i bwy i ofyn am help, neu os nad wyt ti'n siŵr pa help sydd ar gael, paid â phoeni. Gyda'n gilydd, gallwn ddangos pa help sydd ar gael, a dy helpu i gael mynediad at yr help cywir ar yr adeg gywir. Efallai dy fod yn eich chael i'n anodd gwybod ble i ddechrau chwilio am swyddi, a sut ti'n wneud cais amdanynt. Efallai nad wyt ti wedi diweddaru dy CV ers tro. Gyda'n gilydd, gallwn dy helpu i wella dy sgiliau cyflogadwyedd a dy siawns o lwyddo. Rydym yma i helpu os wyt ti'n poeni am y dyfodol, a heb benderfynu beth yw dy swydd ddelfrydol. Gyda'n gilydd, gallwn chwilio am gyfleoedd lleol a chanfod dy opsiynau ar gyfer y dyfodol. Mae'n anodd symud ymlaen ar ôl cael dy wrthod, ond mae'n bwysig peidio â chynhyrfu a dal ati. Gyda'n gilydd, gallwn dy helpu i ddefnyddio dy brofiadau blaenorol mwyn datblygu dy gadernid personol. Cysyllta â Cymru'n gweithio. Gyda'n gilydd, gallwn newid dy stori. Chwilia am Cymru'n gweithio neu ffonia dim 800 28 48 44. Unlock your potential with Working Wales, a service delivered by Careers Wales. The Working Wales team can help identify what motivates you and what may be holding you back. Maybe you're afraid to take that next step, or you might be worried about change. Together, we will empower you to channel your motivation towards success. How well do you know yourself? Can you confidently promote your skills to other people? Together, we can help you understand what makes you tick and realize your potential. Making decisions about your future can be difficult, especially if you've regretted choices you've made about your career in the past. Together, we can explore how to make successful decisions so you can move forward. If you're not sure who to ask for help, or you're confused about what support is on offer, don't worry. Together, we can show you what support is available and help you access the right help at the right time. You might be feeling overwhelmed with where to start when it comes to finding and applying for jobs. Perhaps you've not updated your CV in a long time. Together, we can help improve your employability skills and chances of success. When you're not sure what the future holds, and you can't work out what your dream job could be, we're here to help. Together, we can explore local opportunities and identify your future options. It's hard to move forward after a knockback and to keep calm and carry on. But together, we will help you use past experiences to build your resilience. Contact Working Wales. Together, we can change your story. Search Working Wales or call 0800 028 48 44.